I made a fake one.
As you guys probably know at this point, Power Rangers has moved 100% over to Netflix. That means the new shows, including Dino Fury, Netflix exclusives. But what about the movie? Now, originally, we thought we were going to get a movie with Paramount in theaters, and we had a scrapped script that was thrown out and leaked some months back. It had the time travel element, all of that stuff, right? Well, we hear that that's completely gone. That's garbage, and they have a new script. But this whole new movie is going to be a Netflix exclusive. Now, I know a lot of people out there are gonna be upset because they want to see this in theaters, just like some of their favorite movies. Now, we're gonna talk about why this is not gonna be in theaters, and I think when you look over everything, you might agree with me, and maybe you won't, you know, it's your opinion. But at the end of the day, I think this is a smart move for putting this on Netflix. So if you look at the history of Power Rangers movies, guys, we've only really had one movie that was a box office hit, you know, a major success, and that was the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, and that was when Power Rangers was at its prime and its peak. It was growing, and everyone and their moms went out to see that movie. Every little kid was begging their mom to go see that movie, and it was a hit. It was great. It had action. Now, it has aged, okay? It definitely has aged. I hate the CGI Zords in it, but I really still love this movie, and it holds up because there was a lot of good action scenes in it, and just straight to what Power Rangers is. Good vibes, rollerblading, jumping out of planes, fighting bad guys, trying to save Zordon. It was a great movie, okay? Now, obviously, we can hate on it, but at the time, that was a box office hit. Then we got Turbo. We don't really talk about the Turbo movie. That was booty juice and a half. It wasn't good, but I still kind of liked the movie. Like, I was a kid. To me, it was like my favorite movie as a kid, but as I got older, man, that was a missed opportunity. It looked really cool. Like, there were some cool action sequences, but dude, that one took forever for them to do any type of action. Like, any type of in the suits fighting, it was, nah. But then we got the 2017 movie, and that movie, it was good. I liked it. But I get why some people don't like it and why it didn't fully hit, okay? It has a soft spot in my heart. I love that cast. I really liked a lot of the elements, man. I loved Rita. It was dope. It was a cool movie to me, but it did lack more action. It lacked, like, it was kind of slow. It took forever. It was missing 2 to 3 more action scenes, and it took so long to build up that we didn't get to see the Rangers in the costumes. It was similar to Turbo, where it took like an hour, hour and a half. So definitely was not a bad movie. But when you look at Power Rangers in the past with movies, the last one did not do very good. It didn't do awful. But when you think about that, this was all before a pandemic, guys. Now, the one in 2017, there was no pandemic, and we did decent numbers, but we definitely underperformed, okay? We probably broke even. They say we had a $100 million budget. We made 150, but that 50 mil that we surplus probably went into marketing. So we probably didn't really make anything on this movie when you're really thinking about it. At the end of the day, it was not a huge success, but I loved that movie. And I had to bring that up because that was before the pandemic. Now we're still in a pandemic. Some parts are more open than others. I understand that. I know where I live, like, all the theaters are open. You can go to movies and stuff, but the big movies that are hidden are like your big name movies, like your Spider-Mans and stuff. And that's, dude, it's Spidey, bro. It's Spidey. That's tough. Like, and Disney is doing a bunch of ways to keep those movies selling. I think if you put this on Netflix, you could start to build something, because Netflix is about promotion on the app. So when you go onto the app, what pops up? All the new stuff is gonna pop up. And then if it's good, word of mouth is huge. Like, you can share it. And a lot of people do this all the time. How many times you go on like Twitter, Facebook, and people recommending shows? If it's good, Power Rangers could be on there. Yo, if you guys like The Flash, or you guys like the old Green Arrow shows, or Batwoman, go check out Power Rangers. Or that it could be so dope. There's also some theories and kind of rumors that they're already casting, and that they're not just doing an open cast call, kind of like what they do with the Power Rangers show. Like, most people can audition for that. This was like a private one where they were out looking for real actors doing stuff already, like on shows, like familiar faces. And not that, you know, some of these other guys aren't, like, I'm not saying your Beast Morphers crew, your Dino Fury, they aren't real actors. I should have said more established actors. They're looking for people. There was a report that they might already be casting a few cast members within the Netflix family. So that would be cool too. When it comes down to it, man, I think Power Rangers could build something on Netflix, because everyone's already streaming in their house anyways. And at least it could build and gain some buzz over time, instead of putting this in theaters and then it's a bomb and then everyone just thinks it's bad. How many movies, and everyone has theirs, like, but movies are all about, you know, like what you like and stuff. So some movies I like, you guys might not like, and vice versa. But how many movies have you heard that were bad or just didn't do good in theaters, and then you watched it and you're like, dang, this actually was pretty good. I don't know why it wasn't that good in theaters. I don't want that to be like Power Rangers, man. I don't want Power Rangers to be in that situation again. Nah. We're trying to go up, and with Netflix, you can build. So you build a movie, TV show, and then you make your own world. And then, dude, who knows over time? And this doesn't even mean that we can't do a real movie in a few years, but right now, it's not the time. As you guys saw with Snake Eyes, that did not do that well. And now anything else from G.I. Joe is kind of on the hold, and that's what made Power Rangers kind of move to Netflix, in my opinion. And I think it is the right move. They've put way too much money into Power Rangers, and they haven't gotten to really take the horse out for a ride yet. They've been still taking care of Saban's problems and fixing those. And now it's year 4. They want to actually do something that's all about Hasbro's vision. Not, you know, I have nothing against the Sentai adaptations. Do I want this project to be fully original? Yes. Do I think if this is going to take longer than we think, there's a chance we might get a Zoologer adaptation? And I'm cool with that. You guys already know. I think like a jungle fusion type gang would be dope, or whatever you want to call it. I hear there's a bunch of different names for it. I call it jungle fusion, but that would be tight. It's all about what the fans want, but what they can also put together as a crew. Obviously, we want this Netflix thing ASAP, but it takes a while, man. It's gonna take a minute to get the right cast. I believe that at this point, there is probably the second script that's probably real. I bet that there is. I mean, it's been a minute, and we got that first script leaked a while ago. You would think if that got leaked, they're already working on something else. So definitely, there's gonna be something coming. I hope this is the year that we just hear anything. Like, can it be official? Can we get something that there is a movie or a series coming that's different? Man, we know it's being worked on, but we haven't really gotten any real news about it. That's why you just got idiots like me just rambling about this crap. But I need to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching the fan club, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscription button, and also hit that notification bell to stay in the algorithm. Do you guys support the fan club? You want to help us make our next episode and keep this show running? Well, check out our brand new fan club t-shirts. These are on our Square site. Go check that out. Go check us out on all social media platforms. And thank you for rocking with us, guys. Peace.